Up comes Aaron Judge, who is a little bit quiet over the first few days of the season, but 3 consecutive games he's hit a home run, including a game-winner Thursday night in Baltimore. Never before has he reached 4 consecutive games.
Yeah, the belt buckle for Judge is important for him to hit. What I mean by that is the pitchers want to stay away from the height of his belt buckle. They want to go from the knees down. And anything up over the middle of the plate, he is going to crush, and he's become really good at that. So many of his outs are going to be down and strikeouts, down, down and away.
Down with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Being a big guy, the strike zone just looks so inviting as a starting pitcher or any pitcher. But it's you're trying to get his eyes to look away and get him leaning out over the plate, and then throw as many breaking balls as you can once you've established the strike zone down.
Kind of fool's gold, right? Seeing that huge strike zone. Go ahead and pound that huge strike zone. He's probably going to pound it back at you.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, there's not a better view when you're looking at a guy that big, because we don't see guys that big in the big leagues that often. So the strike zone looks huge, but the exit velocity is something every pitcher fears when he makes contact.
6'7", 280. Taking a strike at the knees, 2-2. Godley threw his line in a 2-2 pitch that Judge chops foul. You know, obviously exciting home opener for the Yankees yesterday, but Aaron Judge talked about how it was such a letdown going out there and not having any fans, but he old habits there, right? It'll become a souvenir eventually. The cleaning crew goes through there and finds it.
I think Kenny's on it. Kenny will get that ball.
One of the only people there not in uniform. Oh, hey, it's a souvenir for one of these guys. The virtual fans here on Fox. That ball is drilled, and Aaron Judge, for the 4th consecutive game, launches a home run. Gives the virtual fans another souvenir. This one in left center field. For the first time in his career, he's homered in 4 straight games.
Talked about the belt buckle and the height. Watch where this pitch is. This is not where you want to throw it, and it was a mistake, and he does not miss it. That is right at the belt buckle, and he crushes. The ball looks like an absolute beach ball when it's up there to him, and there's no that's going to hold it. You can hear the reaction of the pitcher. He knows as soon as he let it go that one's going to travel over 400 feet.
So the Yankees up 1-0, and Gleyber Torres stands in, goes around, strike 1. I guess one of the very few silver linings to everything that we're seeing and hearing this year, John, is how great the crack of the bat sounds echoing through an empty stadium. Gives you an added appreciation for the kind of sounds that guys like him make. Zack Godley's first pitch of the second is banged into left for a leadoff hit for Luke Voit. The Yankees not wasting any time, jumping on Godley here in the second. Leadoff man aboard. Here's Mike Tauchman getting his 2nd start of the season. Fires an 0-2. Tauchman reaches out, slaps one through the left side base hit. Needing a shift to put him at 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Oh, this is just classic hitting right here. He's a good low ball hitter as well, and he goes the other way where there's no third baseman and almost a defensive swing, and that's the downside, right? That's the downside of the shift, and I guess statistics will say that rarely happens, so you just chalk that up as you'll be benefiting a lot more than you won't.
Gary Sanchez with his first hit of the season. A base hit to right that'll load the bases. How good does that have to feel for a guy who is 0 for his first 15 with 10 strikeouts. He says, get the ball.
Well, that's a relaxed feeling. I can promise you that. And that's going to be the other mental adjustment that players are going to have to make, because 0 for 13 in 162, you cover that easy. 0 for 13 now, people are talking about should you come out of the lineup. He just stayed on that ball.
Big opportunity here for the Yankees at a big inning as Gio Urshela lofts a fly ball to center field and deep. Bradley's back on it, over his head and gone. A grand slam for Gio Urshela.
Grand slam home run for Gio Urshela. Adios, amigo. Bradley looked like he might have a beat on it, but it cleared the wall right on top of Monument Park. And the Yankees are now up 5-0. And Gio Urshela with now home runs in back-to-back games. He was hitting the ball hard with no luck, and now he is enjoying the fruits of his labor. Gio on fire with a grand salami.
And that is his second homer of the year. And Ricky, you bring up such a great point, because we talked about Gio, how he sticks to the game plan, and you listen to Aaron Boone, if you listen to my managers, but no, I don't mind he's 0 for 3. He's doing exactly, it's just not falling in. So if you keep going, and now he's seeing the fruits of his labor.